All right, Gamers Advocate audience, as Com so lovingly says, welcome in, nerds and virgins. Welcome to the first inaugural episode of a Gamers Advocate Let's Play. I'm BananaHammockRepublic, and I'm going to be doing my best to bring you a complete playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions, which may just be my favorite video game of all time. So I'm going to do, hopefully, a lot of off-cam work, maybe use a few third-party tools to kind of expedite the experience and really just let everybody focus on the core story. But hopefully we'll be able to get through the game and you guys will enjoy. So without further ado, let's get started. We're doing it. Gonna play some Final Fantasy Tactics. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. In sword etched he his fading memories. In stone his tempered skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed, their tale can now be told. Square Enix? I know them! I don't actually know them. I'm familiar with their work. Work like the Zodiac Brave Story. We have a title screen! Let's do this. I am Eraslam, student of Ivalice's middle age. Ignore the fact that I used to call myself a Laslam in 1997. It's been a wild ride. Let's not get into that. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? You're about to be. Hop on board. We're going for a wild ride. It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, a hithertofore unknown young man, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. He's a pretty big fucking deal. His is a heroism of great renown, a story familiar to all who dwell within our land. Listen, Eraslam struggles with reading. He's an old man. Tough. Give him a break. But what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, the youngest of House Beowulf, long famed for producing leaders of knights and men. I'm not sure why we differentiate between knights and men, because, knights are also men and women. I don't understand. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. But official records are for nerds. However, according to the Deride papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long lain concealed in church archives. This forgotten young man is in fact the true hero. And Delita just stole his thunder. Dick move, Delita. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest and disturber of the peace. Sounds like a pretty cool guy, if you ask me. Which account is to be believed? Mine. Join me in my search to uncover the answer. But before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? Alright, I'm 100% sure that in order to do a Let's Play, I have to name the main character something silly. So we're going with Morbo. And this will just be a carryover from the PlayStation version, but in a very specific fight late in the game, having a Sagittarius Zodiac sign gave you very, very slight advantage on the success rate of stealing equipment that you can only get in that one fight. I don't think that is actually carried over to the PSP version, but force of habit, I'm keeping it. We're doing it. We're watching the opening cutscene of Final Fantasy Tactics. This is exciting. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I'm looking forward to sharing this game with an audience. It's a pretty big deal for me. What you got there, buddy? Some sort of map? Some sort of magic map that just grew mountains? My maps don't do that. My maps also don't tell me stories about Zodiac Braves. I really hope this audio balancing works out. I have been really struggling with it, and the game just got very loud, so we'll see. I'll see what I can do in editing. Oh, look at that pretty landscape. Who's that? Why was he touching the river? What? Okay. Oh, it's got Chocobo. It's officially Final Fantasy. Oh, we're going on a little trip through the forest on Chocobo back. Apparently not watching where we're going. Oh man, listen to that music. That's adventure music. We're going on an adventure. Hope you guys are ready. Feeling adventurous. I'm feeling adventurous. Feeling like I could ride a chocobo across this field. Pause briefly. Look up. Up, very important bird. Gotta watch that fly off into the distance. Oh, okay, we're taking it slow now. Gonna creep through these ruins very carefully and continue looking up. Oh, that's not a real bird, but there's some real birds. I suppose technically the chocobo is a bird as well. There's a lot of birds. Kind of a bird-centric game. Oh, that was a fierce look of determination on this dude's face. Slightly less so on the chocobo's face, but he's wearing a helmet. Tough to read. Also, he's a bird. What we got going on here? Oh, it's exciting. Just a quick reminder, not a voice actor. Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins that we might know salvation. Lady Ophelia, it is time. Let's go already! I'll not be much longer, Agrius. Your escort has already arrived, Majesty. It's time to go. Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry. Get the fuck out of my church! Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess. Oh, my bad. Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. I see even the noble order of the northern sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves. It's you. You're a vulgar knave. How did that feel? A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. Govern your tongue! You shut up! Enough! Let us be on our way! Yeah, that's what we've been saying. The Father watch over you, child. And you, Elder. for however long you have left, you old, old man. Milady, the enemy is upon us. I'm fucking dying. Do Cortana's men? Later, Agrius. Don't waste any time tending to the wounds of this soldier. We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Morbo? You above getting paid to do a job? I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword. Right then, to battle! Let's go knock some heads and get paid. Deliver us, O Lord. I mean, you could have delivered us earlier if I had just fucking left when they told me, but I didn't, so now this one's on you. Gonna need you to deliver us. They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Cortana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? You there, wench! You cannot hope to defeat us. Also, I'm gonna be real chauvinistic right out the gate. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. Again, just really laying on the chauvinism right out the gate. A head-on assault? These swords of Cortana lack wits one and all. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian. Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Morbo, with me. Also, Morbo, we're going to need to have a conversation about your name. It is ridiculous. Alright, welcome to the tutorial. Let's get ready to learn things. Kill them all. Leave no man standing. Fucking what? You want to have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Just kick them in the dick and they'll run away. Kill them here and you'll have played into Duke Cortana's hands. We need only put them to rout. With dick kicks. I find dead men rout more easily. Which is just not true, because it's really hard to rout a corpse. You'd have to, actually move it yourself. It's not really routing, it's just transporting. Gafgarian's a weird dude. But he's got some cool abilities. He just drains some health from that dude. Get wrecked. That dude. Alright, let's see what abilities we got. Stone... Ouch. Nothing great. But I'm surprised we have 4 abilities. I think normally you get 3 or 4 of the available abilities just chosen at random. So it's nice that we have, 4 abilities to choose from. But this is just a tutorial fight. Won't be a huge deal. Moving on. But yeah, this is the combat of Final Fantasy Tactics. Everybody gets a turn, gets to move, and then... Oh, that fucking asshole! I was using that! But yeah, everybody gets a turn and an action. You can see there are various classes. We have a few knights on our side and a squire. They have a chemist, 2 archers, and a knight. And then a dead archer. And then we have Gafgarian and Agrius, who are unique knights. They're special. Which is why they get cool abilities. Oh, also important to note, with the PSP version of this game, for whatever reason, by default, it seems to have a frame rate issue. So if you are considering playing the game yourself, look into getting a patch to apply to your game to remove that issue. Basically, all the unique abilities we've seen, Gafgarian's Shadow Blade and Agrius's, I think it was Judgment Blade, they cause a huge issue with the frame rate, and yeah, it really slows down the game. I hate it. So I'm glad I was able to get the patch to work on mine. Yeah, get wrecked. Alright, Agrius, kick some ass. Nice. Oh, I see. You'll break my armor, but then just hit her. I want my armor back, dickbag. Oh, she might be going down. Woo! Oh, right. Probably should have taken out the chemist while he was low on health. Oh, congrats on the... Is your name Fucks? I'm pretty sure that dude's name is Fucks. Well, whatever, he's dead. Good work, Gafgarian. Is nobody gonna go after the knight? The dude who broke my armor? Like, I don't want to be a whiny little baby, but like, he broke my armor. Beat him up. Thank you, Agrius. Prioritizing the dickbag who needs to die. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, and he leveled up. He broke my armor and leveled up. Oh, that's... I hate this guy. I'ma kill him. I'ma kill him. Also, nobody worry about, reviving our fallen ally. They'll probably be fine. They're just taking a little nap. That was not the direction I wanted to rotate. There we go. Can I throw a rock at him? No. Oh. I guess I just have to wait. So important to note, I think the idea of like the turn order in this game is that everybody has that CT bar at the very bottom, and when that fills up to 100, it's their turn. And it basically fills up on a rate associated with each character's speed stat. So the idea is the higher your speed, the quicker you get a turn, and then you deplete that CT bar by moving and taking an action. And if you only do one of those, say like if you only move and don't take an action, I think your CT bar doesn't deplete all the way to 0, so you'll get your following turn slightly quicker. So if you're not able to like really achieve anything with your turn, it's always a good idea to wait. That dude did not want to go down.
The princess.
We have voice acting.
This way. Be quick and try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you.
Doesn't seem like she wants to go with you. Ooh, dick move. Also, really weird to do that following that you've got quite a mouth on you. Like, do you like only punch people in the ribs if they have a mouth? Because that's like a really weird criteria to evaluate on.
Hold there.
He didn't stop? Just because you yelled at him? Who would have guessed?
Truly him?
Like, seriously, Agrius, how did you think that was going to work out? He's kidnapping a princess. Yeah, but like, I told him to stop. Figured he would listen. Oh, that was a come get me kind of glance. Like, you ain't gonna do shit. I got your princess. I mean, it can be. In fact, it is. That's an excellent question, Morbo. Let's find out on our new adventure. Guys, we're adventuring. This is exciting. So that was your introduction. I'm gonna assume this is Eraslam continuing to read these records. Oh, I didn't know it was gonna auto. Ah, fuck. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw knights returning from the front, stripped of livelihood. their fealty to the crown and nobility abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason against the crown. I didn't realize this was just autoplay. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland too saw its share. Welcome to Chapter 1, The Meager. We're doing it! We're tacticsing! We're fantasizing? The Royal Military Academy at Garland. We're gonna meet some heroes! Because Eraslam just told us there were heroes at Garland. Another was struck last night on its way to Egros. The Corpse Brigade again? I wonder where all this leads. Delita, what do you make of this? I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but I'm listening. I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Duke Larg? Why? Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor de Limberry, too. Marquis? I feel like that reads as Marquis, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna call him Marquis, because I've been calling him Marquis for like 27 years. It's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit. All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few. And they mean to bolster their numbers with us? Alright, everybody, form up! Pay no attention to my crazy accent. Turns out Banana sucks at doing voices, so this is what you're getting. The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knights Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands Roman Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade. Seditious lot with a grudge against the crown. They're so seditious. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade. An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard stationed at Egros. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Anybody who laughs at supporting us from the rear is definitely getting court-martialed. You understand me? You said supporting from the rear. I swear to God, I will court-martial all of you. The time to take up arms is upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flees here to Garland seeking refuge. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Yeah, I can read. Shut up. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed. We did it. We're gonna save our game. All right, we're gonna call that an episode and resume in episode 2 with our super happy fun time adventure.